I can't believe it's been 10 years since I started getting on tea. Looking back at the old me and where I am now, the journey has been wild. And if I could tell my younger self one thing, it would be this: never stop going after what you want. You have the power to create the life that you dream of. Although so many people were worried that I was gonna regret this years from now, or supposedly probably now, but looking back at it, I honestly wouldn't have had it any other way. I am so glad I took that very first shot 10 years ago. Back then, dysphoria felt awful. There was no way out. I didn't even want to show myself to people because I wasn't able to externally present how I actually saw myself. I hated my chest, I hated binding every day, my clothes never really fit right, and my voice didn't sound like me. I'd force it to go deeper, or I just really love mornings because it was naturally lower. I talked about this in my previous videos, talking with my morning voice. I still remember the day I came across a Tumblr infographic about tea. So it was an infographic of testosterone effects for people who were assigned female at birth. Deepening of the voice, facial hair, muscle growth. And when I saw that, I was like, this is it. This is the life I want. I had no idea that was even possible. And holding that first vial, it felt like I was about to get superpowers. It was like my radioactive spider moment. If you watch Spider-Man, you'd get that. But if you don't, then you probably should, right now. I was nervous, but more than that, I was excited. And I remember during that time, I wanted to skip to exactly 1 year after I went on tea. But looking back now, I wish I cherished every single change. The first changes gave me so much hope. My voice dropped, I started building muscle mass, my body fat got redistributed, and then facial hair started coming in, mostly just my mustache. My beard was really from minoxidil. And one funny memory was when I think I was 2 weeks on tea, and my voice already started dropping. Well, actually it sounded hoarse. It's like I had a cold, and I was talking to my mom, and she got annoyed with me because of how I sounded. And she told me to fix my voice. In Bisaya, she was like, "Tarungan ko di mo tingog." I'll try to translate this in English as accurately as possible, but yeah, essentially she said fix your voice, or fix your tone, or fix the tone of your voice, something like that. And at that time, she had no idea that I was already on tea. Facial hair came slower. My mustache started growing, but as I mentioned, I used minoxidil to help grow my beard. I was on my physical therapy internship back then. It was tough because I had to keep shaving it off while trying to grow a beard. I was trying to grow a beard through minoxidil, right? I was applying it religiously, but our policies at that time was that there was no facial hair allowed. And not everything was easy. My appetite shot up, my emotions and anger were difficult to regulate, and socially, not everyone reacted well when I came out. But what surprised me the most is that tea could only take me so far. If I wanted to be comfortable in my body, I had to put in the work. And that was the wake-up call for me. Around years 4 to 6, things started to stabilize. My mood, my appetite, my voice, everything felt like my new normal. But chest dysphoria still hit me hard. I was saving up for top surgery, researching surgeons. I really was just trying to make it happen. And then the pandemic happened, and that pushed that back even more. Plus, Sky got really sick, and the hospital vet bills were super expensive. So I had to dig into my savings during that time. it was not an option for me to let him die. Like, I really needed to save him. That was a tough time. And fitness-wise, I was inconsistent. I would do cycles of working out hard, then failing off. I also tried dirty bulking before surgery, but honestly, it got me nowhere. And after surgery, I had to take months off, and starting over felt frustrating. But through all that, I knew top surgery was one of the big missing pieces, and that was the last big weight on me. Then on my 7th year on T, that was the turning point. Like, I was 29, I was about to turn 30, and I said to myself that before turning 30, I wanted to get the body that I've always dreamed of. You know, honestly, like, I've always wanted to have abs. Like, I could see them before, but like, it was not ripped, like, it was not shredded. Like, that was one of the biggest things. I wanted to have like some muscle definition. I really could not achieve it at that time. So yeah, like, training wise, before I actually invested, I would just research free programs on YouTube, like free programs on Instagram, whatever. Like, I googled like free programs, any kind of free program that I could get, and none of them actually gave me any results. So I invested in myself. I hired coaches, I bought programs, hired mentors, and I really locked in on training and nutrition. And for the first time, I finally saw my abs, like actually six-pack abs. My hips looked narrower, my back looked wider, it had some muscle definition. Like, I could see the cuts on my arms, my shoulders were popped out. I felt body euphoria in a way that I've never felt before. This was also when I got engaged to be my partner now of more than 10 years. And if you've been watching my videos, she was the very first person I ever came out to, and she's been with me through it all. Honestly, because of that, I feel like the luckiest guy in the world. And career-wise, this was when I started shifting into fitness coaching. I wanted to pay it forward, especially to queer folks who didn't feel understood by cis coaches. Because of the results I got, like, I knew how much it meant to finally see myself in the mirror, and I wanted others to feel that too. And now, 10 years later, I can honestly say that I'm at my strongest, physically, mentally, emotionally. But yeah, T gave me more than just physical changes. It gave me confidence, discipline, and the ability to live unapologetically as myself. But the biggest game changer wasn't just diets and workouts. It was actually mastering my habits. That's what built the body I wanted and the life that I live now. And I stay visible because I know how much it meant to me as a Filipino trans guy to see others online. Representation really matters. Like, even if one person feels seen through my story, then it's worth it. So even though I cringe at old videos of myself, I couldn't be prouder of that version of me. He took the first step, he didn't give up, he kept hoping. And if I could go back, I'd tell him to cherish every single moment, because your life is about to change in ways that you can't even imagine. And if you're starting your journey, remember this: you don't have to have everything figured out now. Don't compare your timeline to anyone else's like I did. I wish I knew that as well. And as cliche as it sounds, you are enough. And your story is yours, so make it count. If you found this inspiring, hit the subscribe button. And if you're on your own journey, I'm rooting for you. Thank you so much for watching my video. This has been Vince. I will see you more in the future, hopefully. And I am officially 10 years on T.